Today on the Polish Joe Show, got Coach Davis.
How you doing?
Coach Davis is one of the premier prep basketball coaches that we have anywhere around. We're going to talk to him today about a little bit of his past, what's going on in the future. But first of all, where did your love for basketball come from?
My love from basketball, it started all in 7th grade when I played for Gabe Brown's dad. He really pushed me to be the best that I could be, and he believed in me when I didn't have nobody that was on my side, and nobody else believed in me. So he kept pushing me, and as time went on, he pushed me to the point where I was ready to stop playing, but when I seen the things that he put me through actually started to show for when I went into my so he coached me in middle school. When I went over into high school, and the things that he pushed me to do that I did not want to do, when I started to see that, I seen better for me and myself as time went on.
So your growth in basketball helps you grow as a man.
As a man, yeah. And so he pushed me 7th and 8th grade, and then it led me right into high school. I was ready for, I played freshman and got moved up to JV. And when I moved up to JV, I wasn't really playing. So after a while, I had wanted to go back down to freshman so I could keep playing.
So just you got time on the floor.
Yeah, get more time on the floor. And from then, when I got moved up and went back down, I had got hurt. And then after when I got hurt, my confidence just pretty much just went down. From playing basketball, I was always scared of getting hurt again.
You kind of didn't believe in yourself.
Yeah, and then after I stopped believing in myself, I kind of had a couple rough patches when freshman and sophomore year when it came to playing. And when I went into my junior year, with our new coach, Coach Adam Trumpor, who I'm working assistant coaching for now, he pushed me also to believe more in myself. I was one of the underdog guys coming into the summer when he was here. I was the one that was not really what I'm saying?
Nobody was really looking at you. They were looking at everyone else around the team.
Yeah, and I just.
Did that drive you just to push?
It made me work even harder. I came out here and I bust my butt and did all I needed to do in order to get the coach to trust me and wanted to play me and put me in those big time game situations. And again, going on to my senior year, I didn't play much my junior year, but going on to my senior year, he seen more of me. He kept seeing more of me, and
right.
I kept seeing more of myself. And so I started believing. When I started believing in myself, I started to shoot the ball well, attack the basket, play better defense and stuff like that.
What was the big unlock? There's always a point that you remember where you're like, okay, now I can do this. This is me. Mm-hmm. What was that point? There had to be a tipping point.
It was a couple tipping points, but the one that I would really say was a tipping point was, let me see. It was we had a couple big games that I had to, step up because one of our star players was down. And when I stepped up, things started to go well, which made me believe even more that, I can really do this.
And then you were rolling.
And then after a while, I started to, start rolling and playing way better, doing everything I needed to do for my teammates to get the win.
That's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
So now, bringing it to the kids now, you have a lot of respect around the young kids, especially the guys that are really aspiring. Mm-hmm. Dealing with some of the kids, some of the stars like Bridges, who's over there at Michigan State doing amazing basketball. These kids are looking at you as you're the guy that they believe in to help them grow into being the basketball players they want to be. Now, getting into that type of field, what was the transition like, getting the first few kids to get to believe in you?
It was kind of rough because I didn't actually go to college for basketball, but I always wanted to be a coach. And so when I graduated high school, I had started studying basketball and watching a couple other trainers that around me that I grew up around myself. And then so that transition was tough because it's for someone who didn't go to college for basketball, it was kind of like, why would I go to him? Like, cause he don't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
he doesn't know.
He didn't play the next
he
level
didn't
of
play
ball.
the next level. But so yeah, it's kind of rough when it came to that. But once they started to come, like I started off working with Gabe. It was him, Gabe and Davion Williams were my first people I started to work with, and so when I started working with them, they started to increase their ball handling, the IQ, and not even just basketball, just as young men, over a period of time, they just started to progress, and you could see it. And from there, a lot more people came when they see the progression.
Right, and you do notice that with kids, when they get that, let's say, basketball IQ, that transitions into real life.
Yeah.
You know, so now they have more of an understanding, the more roundness of what basketball and life really is. You know, a lot of Gabe, he's senior now.
Yes.
Okay, he's going to Michigan State, right?
Yes. Yeah, I first started this like 2 years ago when Gabe was a sophomore. It was in the summertime, and we just came in here. We just started. We wasn't even in here. We started off at High Velocity in Canton.
Okay.
And I actually got a video of having Davion, Gabe, and Devin when we first started off doing those drills. And then over time, I started to learn and pick up on some things for myself from other people. So as I keep going, I'm going to still continue to be learning.
Right.
And I want all the kids that I do work with to know that too. Like, no matter what, just keep learning, keep pushing yourself to get better, and yeah, just
Do it.
do it.
Do it and do it a lot, right?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna finish this up. We're gonna make this quick today. They got a big day with some basketball here today, but I'm definitely gonna get him back on here, probably with Gabe. But that's it. This is the Polish Joe Show. That's Coach Davis.
Nice to meet you guys.
See you later.